Well, hello everyone, welcome! This time in English at the Porsche Experience Center in Hockenheim. I'm doing it in English because I want to show you one of the coolest Porsche events we have here in Germany, which is situated here behind me. You see it, the Porsche Experience Center at the Hockenheimring, or more precisely, we're in Germany. It's inside the Hockenheimring. Last time there were nearly 600 cars. Today it's a bit less, but no worries, it's still huge. Let me show you. As you can see here on the track, there's a whole circle full of cars which you have to explore. And then of course here at the Experience Center, full of cars. Also there, full of cars. And of course here, full with cars. And here in the little corner, my little Panamera, the manual one, which is pretty funny since Misha and also Top NL shot the car. I think everyone knows it now. It's not a secret anymore that there was a manual Panamera. Oh, and look what's leaving here. This is also a nice one. 997.1 Metzger GT3 RS in the very rare black-orange combination. Let's start here at the very end because we want to do it properly. I have to show you every single car here. Nice lineup. Oh, that's a very nice 997 GTS here with the carbon ceramic brakes, which is very, very rare, with the bucket seats, but as a PDK car, and no rear seats, even with a cage. This might be one of the rarest cars here today. Also pastel orange 996. Lovely color, ages better and better, especially as a GT3 of course. And now here is the main stage. And guys, I have a challenge for you, a real challenge. There are so many 718 Spider RS and GT4 RS here in Germany on this market. Make sure to count them and comment below what kind of a number you've seen. We walk over the whole area and you guess and count, because it's a lot. Let's start first here with some G models. Lovely turbo. Then 6th partner of Porsche displaying their GT3 RS next to another GT3 RS. And then a very nice factory spec Spider RS here from the Experience Center. I think it's aubergine with white details, so it's also Sonderwunsch. Lovely Outlaw 356 next to a 991 GT4, still one of the most fun cars out there. Next to another Spider RS, which is displayed, next to a lovely 911 Dakar here. And a 991.2 GT3 in racing yellow. Manual or PDK? It's a PDK car. But still, if you ask me what's my favorite GT3, it's always the 991.2. It's just the very best. But check this one out here. Come on, this is funny, right guys? Simpson style GT3 RS next to an original Pink Pig 911 RSR. I think this is the 2018 car from Le Mans. Though it looks very, very clean, so it isn't one. Might be just a demo car for display, but yeah, this has a lot of memories for myself. There my Porsche passion really started off, and look what's leaving here. A wonderful Amethyst GT3 RS. What a color, wow! I think it's Amethyst. That is a special car. Back in 2018-19, Sonderwunsch really wasn't a thing, so it was very tough to get special colors and treatments on the cars. Wow, we even have a new GT3 here in Oak Green Neo, next to another 991.2 GT3. And here we have another Spider RS, of course. This one has a beautiful spec, I know the car already. In shark blue with yellow accents, looking absolutely stunning. Look, even the stitching in the interior is yellow with the proper seats. One of many today here. Then the Experience Center, the building itself, has a display room up there with a 911 collection, restaurant, as it is usually the case. Who knows Porsche Experience Centers knows how the business model works. You can come here, drive the cars, book yourself an experience, and enjoy pretty much the whole lineup from Porsche. Even this one here, Taycan Turbo GT with, I tell you, it has the bucket seats, non-Weissach, so it has standard rear seats, no spoiler, in paint to sample South Sea Blue. Very beautiful car, and the owner drives this one daily, coming from Tesla of course. Then we have another GT4 RS next to a GT3 RS, next to another GT3 RS of course. Look at this lineup of cars here. But let me show you one of the most undervalued cars out here. It's this one, a 997 and a very nice dark green I think it's racing green. I'm not sure what the actual color is called. This is such a nice spec. I would change the wheels, of course. That's a bit too much. 991.1 GT3 RS Taycan Hockenheimring edition. If you're not from Germany, you might not know this car. This was the first special edition Taycan with stone grey PTS exclusively for the car. In the meantime, you can order it as well for other cars. But in 2023, this was exclusive to this one. Even has a little plaque to commemorate 90 years of the Hockenheimring. It's very tough to see, but it has wood inside as well. Very beautiful spec. Another very, very sporty lineup. GT3, Turbo S, GT3. And there's also another GT4. And here's another one, guys. Added to your counter, GT4 RS next to another GT4. And here's another one, a GT4 RS with exactly the same spec as the Spider S. Isn't this crazy, right? You think you have a special car? No, here's the same one, just as a coupe. With shark blue, with yellow accent, PCCB brakes, and also interior. Oh, this has blue stitching, so it's a bit different. I have to make some space for someone. A beautiful spec on the Turbo S. Light interior with dark blue outside, looking very good. Yeah, back to the Cayman R. One of the most fun cars you can own. Super small, really not a lot of power. 330 horsepower like the 981 GTS, but it feels more like a GT car with the bucket seats. This one has a PDK. And the engine in this is so rough, you can feel it idling, it's so good. Of course, the electric cars here. Yeah, just kidding, of course, German humor. But yeah, here you usually have the charging station, but just all air-cooled cars here. Apart from the 924, that's of course water-cooled. 914, and the beautiful original 911 or 912, you never know. You cannot tell them apart, 4 or 6 cylinders. But yeah, it looks beautiful. Let's listen to the startup. It's a 911T, so it's the smallest 6-cylinder version, the least powerful. Looking absolutely wonderful. There it comes to life. It needed a bit of a drama, but there she comes to life. Guys, and the smell of that oil. It's good for your lungs, and it tastes so good in your mouth. Look how full it is here. In the shadow, of course, all the people. Oh, this is a very nice color here. Wow, what is in this? That is crazy cool. Also the interior, wow. Porsche freaks, let me know, is this all original? Because it looks absolutely stunning. 911 ST looking cool. Oh wow, and also the 996, check out the wheels in body color here. Even though it's wrapped, which I really do not like. More air-cooled stuff. So here underneath it's usually all the old stuff, the air-cooled things. Check this out. So many cars. Another one leaving already. Because I also have to hurry up. Because there's another big event here in Germany, which you then can see on my German channel, where you can enjoy some English subtitles, auto-generated by YouTube. But yeah, I really hope you like this one. I always try to do some English videos for you guys, that you can see what we have here in Germany and Europe, something which you haven't seen so far. And if you like that, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, so that we grow our little 911 Scales in English channel. I really like it, doing these videos in English. And before we head to the big circle with all the other cars, let's head inside and I'll show you the wonderful 911 collection upstairs. So here they've done a 911 collection with all the wonderful cars from the decades, starting up with a 30-year 911, 964 edition. Very cool cars. Behind it the 996. This is the 40-year edition. And behind there is the 991, the 50-year edition 911. So all the three cars together. Of course, the 911 ST being the 60-year edition. It really does not fit inside here because these are all like base cars. And the ST is more like a GT car. And here one of the most special cars you will see today. The 1 millionth Porsche 911 in Irish green, made in 2017. This is the actual production number, 1 million. Very special car with a lot of silver accents, the wheels, the door mirrors, and also the surroundings of the windows. And even more special is the interior here. This one has wood inside, manual gearbox 7-speed, and of course Pepita interior. And one final detail here on the rear, you have golden lettering. This was one of the very first modern 911 who got this treatment. of course, sport exhaust, and the overall car is based on a Carrera S from the 991, the 2 generation. The final car here, an original Gmünd Cabriolet. So this was one of the very first 356 Porsches, the overall Porsche sports car, the very first one built. Doesn't even have indicators. You can see it here. It has like little metal arms which extend, and then you indicate in which direction you go. Split windscreen, so it's a two-piece windscreen because it wasn't possible to build proper windscreens back then, and it's so clean, there's really nothing on it. And here you have an entire view of their own racetrack. This here is the Porsche Experience Center track spanning all the way there, and here's the drift circle, which is now packed with cars, and the big Hockenheim track is running alongside it. So the Experience Center is really situated inside the Hockenheimring. Here you see the other side, which you might recognize with the big tower over there and the big pit lane, which you might know from the old Formula 1 races. Because here, for a very, very long time, the German Grand Prix was old, and now it's like always on or off if it's happening or not. But yeah, now let's head downstairs and let's count some more Spider RS and GT4 RS. So guys, can you already spot it what is leaving? There's the lights on. Of course, it's another GT4 RS, one of many. Ah, here, brand new 911. These are kind of rare. Here's also a cool one, which we'll check out in a second. But first, let's head down. Also, nice view here of the building. It's big. It really is big. One of the many Porsche Experience Centers around the world. Would be interesting from where you watch, from what kind of country, comment below. Have you also been at a Porsche Experience Center? At which one have you been? I've only been here in Hockenheim and Leipzig, that's it. Oh, there's also another very, very cool car leaving. GT2 RS, GT4 RS. The only GT2 RS today here. This is a very, very, very rare one. Another Taycan. I really still like the Taycan. Tell me what you want about electric. I like it. Add 2 more to your counter. And there's another one open. An oak green metallic Spider RS. Next to a normal GT4. These are rarer than the RS version. I kid you not, I kid you not. Here's a very, very cool car. This is 911 ST, Sonderwunsch spec. You think, oh wow, it's just white with some neodyme wheels and PCCB brakes. Yes, that's true. But it has some gold lettering here, gold 911 ST badge. This might not be Sonderwunsch, but it has a Sonderwunsch sticker. So somewhere in this car has to be some Sonderwunsch details. Of course, it has the bucket seats, which look very nice. It's a very clean spec. I like it a lot. I have no idea why it's Sonderwunsch. Maybe some real freaks, who are even bigger freaks than me, can tell why this car has a Sonderwunsch sticker. I think it's because of the golden Porsche lettering, but I'm really not sure. There are many, many cars with Sonderwunsch stickers who got them for very, very small things. A lovely 981 leaving again, and yeah, another Spider RS. Guys, and there in the rear there's also one. But let me show you this wonderful, colorful lineup here. GT3 RS, 911, Boxster, 964. Oh, this is a wonderful shot here with the colors. Oh, I like it. Can you name all the colors? Let me try. So, lava orange. This is not racing yellow. It's speed yellow. Yeah, also speed yellow. Then we have guards red. Then we have python green on the Spider. There we have racing yellow on the GT3 Touring. It's also a very nice spec with yellow stitching inside. And another guards red 993. So that's a cool shot. I like it. This is really, really beautiful. Oh wow, one really is worried about his car. Why would you do this? You're at the Porsche event. Why aren't you showing your inside? It's not that hot when you're considering how hot it is in Dubai or other places. Here it's only 30 degrees Celsius, so it's really not that hot. Ah, and Tim is also here with his beautiful 924. Yeah, you might be surprised. This is a Porsche. One of the least expensive one, but he loves it. It's so clean. He invested so much money in it. A normal Spider as well in chalk. Lovely 993 Cabriolet. This was the very first Porsche that I have driven. And a couple of four-doors. Nice. Macan, Cayenne. Oh, factory car. As you can see, SPO. That's one of the typical factory car number plates. Another Cayenne Macan and another factory Cayenne. Okay, if you're a Porsche employee and come here to the Frühschicht to display your factory car, maybe not that of a big flex. But I show you something, guys. Hello, Panamera. Hello, hello. Base spec PDK with the nice wheel as well. Yeah. This is one of the very rare occasions where there's actually another first-gen Panamera here. Usually it's the facelift which is here. I think that's the only time that happened. I think it really is the only time in 3 years that this happened. So now the final car is another very nice GT3 Touring 992. And then a little Cayman, a wonderful 911 Cabriolet and a big Macan. And let's finish off the video with this special edition 991.2. This here is the Racing Experience Edition. This is an actual limited car, really not that many made, a couple of hundreds, based on a 991.2 Carrera S Endurance Racing Edition. There it says it. I know the owner as well, he's very proud of owning it. Of course, it's just a normal Carrera S underneath, but the stripes are all from the factory. It was available as manual or PDK. Here also a nice badging. And you might recognize the stripes on top, because these are the same stripes which they had also on the 919 Le Mans car and other Porsche race cars. So this is a bit of Porsche racing heritage on your standard 911. Oh nice, haven't recognized. A really nice 968. These are very, very rare, especially with body color wheels. So this is a club sport. Yeah, it is a club sport. It has the racing seats inside. So this one is actually very, very fast on track. Also on proper semi-slick tires. Here you really see everything at the Porsche Experience Center Hockenheimring's Frühschicht event. And okay, we're not finished. Let's finish off with maybe the most hideous car. It's not a nice thing to say, but it's true. But first, another first. We're jumping all over the place. The final one, Spider RS in Azzurro Testi Metallic PTS car. Yeah, but let's finish off with this one. All right, 992. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness. It's all painted. Everything is painted. I can't believe it, what I'm seeing. Everything is painted. Even from the rear, everything is painted. Oof. Guys, what is your take on this? I really don't like it, but maybe you will. Are you a bit odd? Do you like all white 911? Guys, but I hope you like the event here, the Frühschicht event, the early shift at the Porsche Experience Center Hockenheimring. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and then we see each other in the next video. Till then, alla, ciao!